crank this one up.
Yeah, that is just a very different sound.
Enjoy it quite a bit.
I love it. We gonna taste first this time, or are we gonna look?
Let's look. I think that gives us a little bit. So slightly different texture, as you can tell. Not as much wrinkling, more bubbling. This one, to me, may look a little thicker because you're seeing less color through, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that looks really opaque compared to...
Oh, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, in the comments, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This is an ongoing experiment, though.
Yes.
The biggest thing we learned is don't do 3 at a time.
As lovely as this experience is, it feels like it would honor the song more if we took the time to really spend with one song.
Right. So we will be doing that, 1 song a month from here forward.
But this has been a wonderful learning experience, and I feel like you learn more when you just dive in. And we want to try 3, and I love working with all 3, but I feel like it deserves the attention to spend time on one.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Okay. So what I have to do is touch my thumb.
There you go.
So that I know that I'm there. Now, I have a very uneducated palate. I'm much more of a visual artist creatively. I'm learning this food thing. But
so for me, this is very similar to the
last one.
It's very close in brightness. Again,
I think Amber's was a little brighter, and this felt a little drier. But again, do you agree with that, or?
I could see where that could be. To me, the mouthfeel was very similar. The taste up front was very similar, maybe slightly more tart. But that's the problem. We're also progressing, so it might be beneficial off camera for us to go back through and get a more clear analysis of like what it might be doing to our palate. But they could be tasting stronger because we're tasting more.
Okay.
Sometimes happens with kombucha. But for me, I think it was very close to Amber's.
But there is definitely a difference with Denise's.
Definitely. A lot sweeter. I mean, and again, we have some airflow here, which could also is a beneficial thing for kombucha. Is the more air movement you can have, the better it is for fermentation as far as speed. Oxygen is a big part. That's why we have this open air, just cloth. So again, my science brain goes to how could and why could they be slightly different. But when I first tasted this, I felt like this one was much different. Now tasting it after in this more formal way, it tastes similar, but it may be a little bit stronger on the front. Like just more kind of citrus punch and less nuttiness. Amber's was for me, very nutty.